Totally forgot what day it was right now, to be honest with you.
Have you been drinking?
I have not been. I've been good so far, I think. I think.
What do you mean by you think? Like you may have accidentally put Kahlua in your coffee without realizing, even though you do realize it? Like, what do you mean you think?
I guess I mean I bought a beverage to enjoy for this episode, but I have yet
Hmm.
to quite consume it just yet. I opened it.
Uh,
I haven't even taken a whiff, but I'm excited for it. It's something I did not expect to have, but bought very last minute in a luckily, I'll put it that
okay.
way.
Is
Yes,
it a
sir.
White Claw? Are you drinking what I'm drinking today? White Claw?
This episode hopefully eventually sponsored by White Claw.
The money I'm giving them now. My beer money is going to White Claw.
God dang it. Well, that being said, you can help us afford even more beer money if you head over to patreon.com/beerbellypod, where you can watch and unlock new and upcoming bonus episodes of Beer Belly Last Call coming very soon. As the time that you're listening to this episode, September should be right around the corner, if not just starting. That being said, a new episode of Beer Belly Last Call will be coming. We've already shot it. It's just a matter of releasing it to the wilds.
Spoilers. AJ definitely shows his butthole.
I hope I do. Yeah,
His
I
you
won't
get
be
to see
blurring
his
that out.
Cyclops. Did you like Deadpool? Do you want to see another mutant? You'll definitely see Cyclops.
Mutant's a good word for it. Yeah. For the part of my body that you just listed right now. Mutant's a very good word for it.
hmm Oh yeah. Let me see what you got to drink. I'm
All
thirsty. I'm
right.
waiting for you.
I got myself a nice little IPA. No major surprise there. But what might be a surprise that, again, I didn't expect to find today was the brand new Hop Growers Tribute Series IPA using
From
Crosby
Russian
hops
River?
from Russian River. I have not yet to try it, so I'm excited to finally
They
try
didn't
it.
have Hopfather?
They did not yet. No, I think they're only selling that at the actual breweries. I don't know if
God
they're,
damn it.
and if you're buying it online through them.
God damn it, AJ.
I know. I saw that post recently too, where they were promoting that it's now available once again, again. Thank goodness.
Did
But
you go to Party House?
I did, yes.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So without further ado, I'm gonna pour myself a little chill glassy boy of this. So that way the people
Oh.
can see the color. And it looks very similar to what you'd expect like a Happy Hops or a Blind Pig to look like from them. Nice and light in hue.
Let me
Nice and
guess.
light in
It's
Hugh Jackman there.
6.3.
Very close, but I actually think you gave it too much credit. Oh no. 6.5. 6.5.
Okay, okay. Nice.
Yup, yup. So let's see here. Hop Grower Tribute Series, Seagal Select. Oh, that's another beer, but yeah, essentially spicy notes, all that good stuff. But I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm really, when I saw it, apparently they're only selling it for one per person right now.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't even ask. But he's like, yeah, just so you know, I saw that you didn't pick the elder. Elders you can buy whatever, but right now these are only one per person. So I was like, okay,
So crazy to be told that. Buy
I
as many
know,
elders as you want.
I know. Who'd have thunk we'd ever get that one day?
Yeah,
And now that day's here, kind of.
just
So
fucking do
hopefully we
it.
can. Mm-hmm. Buy us out. Buy us out. They might limit it, but he specifically mentioned that there was a limit on this bad boy. So I figured why not try it, give it a little whirl. It was actually like 45 cents more, 50 cents more for this beer than Elder. And it's like what, 1.5% lighter.
Okay. Well,
But
taste
it
it. Let
smells
me
delicious.
know. You're
I
teasing
will.
us.
It definitely smells like a Russian River IPA. I'll say that much. Ooh. Okay. And you know what? It was like a Sunday or two, no, 2 Sundays ago. 2 Sundays ago already? Something like that. Um, I had Happy Hops and then Blind Pig and then Elder. And so I like it's pretty fresh in my mind as far as flavoring goes
Okay.
for their standard IPAs. And I have to say it's somewhere in the middle there. I mean, obviously it's a little bit stronger than Blind Pig and about the same as Happy Hops. And it's delicious. It's good. It's refreshing. It's light. 6.5. So, according to the Surgeon General, my co host here, not quite a beer, not quite alcoholic,
Okay. Okay. Well, I lost that position because I'm drinking a delicious 5% White Claw again.
He's been dethroned from the office. Very good. The
For
people have
shame.
spoken.
Oh, because you're asking, what does mine taste like?
Mm-hmm.
Like artificial. That's it. I don't even know the flavor. It just tastes fake.
It tastes fake. Artificial is the flavor.
Mm,
There's no fruit on the cover of that can. It's just artificial.
artificial.
That
You see,
nice.
no flavor. It's just White Claw. That's
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yep, that's all there is to
Nothing else there.
it. Black and white
Mm,
with a
mm,
splash of orange color on the can, but otherwise the
mm.
flavor is what it is.
Do you want to know how serious I am about my fast?
Please.
This is breaking my fast, by the way, because I haven't yet to eat anything.
Oh
But
wow. Okay.
the last few days I've been a little tired going to work, and I've been drinking straight black coffee.
He finally did it, everybody. Round of applause, kids. Wow.
That shit is
I
disgusting.
did not think I'd ever see the day. You keep saying that. How long have you been drinking it now?
2 weeks, not every single day, but here and there for 2 weeks.
Give it a month. Eventually, you're gonna get used to it. You're gonna like it. I know you have a sweet tooth, though. You do have the curse of the sweet tooth, so I think you're always
Mm.
gonna crave a little something nice. But I think you're gonna
Oh,
actually grow
I
to
I
appreciate it a
s-
lot.
I still have that something nice Saturday mornings. I only fast Monday through Friday.
Oh, okay. God, okay.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I still get well, I like to consider good coffee Saturdays and Sundays.
Fair enough. I
Yeah.
mean, I think one day though, coffee will become what you like about whiskey to a certain extent. Like
No.
you don't want it,
Mm-mm.
you're not going to want it too diluted with other things eventually.
Yeah, except I actually feel something from whiskey.
You don't get a little lift from coffee,
I
cafe.
don't think so. I've had my car every single day this week for work, and I've literally fallen asleep every single. Where were we? Black coffee. Not good. Not good at all. Mm-mm. Nope. I tried it a little different today too. I got the nitro cold brew. I was like, it's supposed to be
Ooh.
smoother. It's supposed to be smoother. No, it was the same shit I drank yesterday, but with less coffee. Because you know how you get like the head? It
Yeah,
took up
the
this
cold
much
foam.
space of my cup.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't make any difference. What the fuck?
I do enjoy me a cold foam or yeah, a nitro pour of cold brew, and those things are pretty good. They're potent too. They don't get diluted by all that ice either.
It's dirty bean water that tastes like dirty bean water.
Dirty bean water.
It's so dirty. It literally has an STD. It's so dirty.
It sounds like I found a nickname for you. I'm down with it. 100%.
STD bean?
STDB. Sounds good.
Oh. So the other day I went
Uh-huh.
to this is actually the day we recorded our Patreon episode. By the way, follow
Ooh.
and subscribe to Patreon. And I went to after you and I hung out from Luchador.
Mm-hmm.
I call my wife when I'm almost home and she's like, I'm hungry. I was like, okay, what do you want? And she's like, sandwiches. So I pick her up and I was like, sandwiches or do you want boiling crab? So
Ooh.
we went to boiling crab. And she was hungry. I was hungry. We get there and they're like, it's a 55-minute wait. I'm good.
Oh, fuck that.
We left. We left.
Yeah.
So then we went to the original place to get sandwiches. And I don't know if they have these out there. They have a few around here, but there's a place called Board and Brew.
Oh, no, I have not heard of it, I don't think.
So they sell sandwiches and they sell brews. And
Nice. Amazing.
I'm not the biggest fan of going to sandwich places. I just feel like it's something that could be made at home for the most part.
Sure.
And yes, there's a quality difference, but a sandwich to me, a sandwich is a sandwich. So we get there, and boy, I not expecting what was gonna happen.
Oh,
I
boy.
was like, okay, well, I'm gonna be a regular. So we get there, we order our sandwiches, and she was like, "Are you gonna order a beer too?" I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh, it's actually our 1 year anniversary. All of our beers for the month of August are $4."
What the
I'm like,
fuck?
all your beers? All of our beers are $4.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. And I'm already coming back pretty buzzed. I was pretty buzzed from Luchador. I was feeling it. I don't know where you were at.
I
I
was
was
good.
feeling
I was good.
it.
Oh yeah.
We drank quite
Oh
a
yeah.
bit.
Within a relatively short amount of time.
Yeah. Easily 2 to 3 beers in an hour and a half. That's a lot of beer. So
And yeah, the potency was there for those.
I, you know, I was already expecting for them not to have good beer. Just usually places that are mainly sandwiches or anything like that, except Holland's Head. I'd
Of
imagine not
course.
really having the best beers. And they have easily 14 beers. 6 of those beers are IPAs. 3 of them are like West
Ooh.
Coast. One's a double.
Ooh.
I'm like, oh,
Baby.
oh my God. I've been there 3 times since, and that was like last week.
That sounds amazing.
$4 beers, and their pitchers are 16 bucks.
You can't hate on that at all. That sounds great.
Oh my God, it's been my favorite place. And they actually have their own beer. It's called a Board and Brew IPA. It's a West Coast 7%. Oh,
Ooh.
boy, do I enjoy it.
West
It's
Coast
too
7.
bad. It
Mm.
is so bad that once it hits September 1st, they will never see me again.
Didn't like it?
Oh, no, no, no. I loved it. I just don't want to spend $8 on a beer like that when I can get a Pliny the Elder for the same amount.
Oh my god. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh,
Jeez.
yeah.
It does
Oh,
sound really good though.
oh my God. I'm telling you 3 times. I went there on
Holy
Wednesday.
shit.
I was originally planning on going tomorrow with my parents because I got my dad all hype about it.
Still can. Still should.
And well, now I'm not because a few of Yvonne's friends they invited us to go camping.
Mm.
So we're actually gonna go camping tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
So on Wednesday, I was like, hey, I was planning on celebrating Board and Brew's 1 year anniversary on Saturday. That is no longer happening, but I still need this party. So we're going today on Wednesday. So I went on Wednesday and I drank. I drank so much. Oh my God. And I was 3 beers in, and then the lady's like, I poured this number 2. Do you want it for free?
After spending only $4 a pour, god
Oh,
dang.
too bad it was not an IPA. So I
Oh,
told her
okay.
yes, regardless, because a free beer is a free beer. I took
True.
3 sips out of it, and I was like, I'll take the number 7. You could throw this one away now.
Gee.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice. I'm glad you enjoyed
Hmm.
yourself.
Oh
God
boy, did I.
dang.
And nothing gets you drunker than not eating.
Oh, sure, of
I had
course, of
like 2
course.
beers with no food in me, and then I had a half sandwich Yvonne and I shared. And then I had another one. Oh, you know what, AJ? I might just end the podcast right now and go. This is my last day
You
to
should.
enjoy.
You should. You really should. You gotta be able to sail off to your camping trip on a good buzz. So it's only the right thing to do. You have the day off tomorrow. You kind of have no excuse. You should do it.
Oh yeah,
I'll
I'm
understand.
definitely.
Call the episode.
So I've never been camping, so I need you to just vote for me. How likely is a bear to steal my IPAs?
Where are you going camping? What town?
Oh, it's Sequoia. It's like
Yeah.
by
Then yeah,
Yosemite area.
you're gonna have to fight off a freaking
Oh,
brown bear for
I
your freaking
forgot.
IPAs.
I forgot. I almost fought off a bear for my cheeses.
Yep, yep, yep.
Mm.
Shout out to freaking the very first Buzzballs episode, Victory Cheese in the Mystery Car,
And the
way back
mystery
in the
car.
day.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay.
That's an early episode. Jump to that one. Just type it in on your favorite podcasting app.
This
Victory Cheese in the
bear,
Mystery Car. It'll find it. It'll come up.
I came back stronger, at least lighter. So I'm ready, bear. I'm ready. I'm definitely lighter. I'm a little bit more agile. So I'm ready.
There you go. Boy's been fast and he's ready for you. Bob and
Oh,
weave.
you don't even know. The only unfortunate part is I found out that there is a brewery right before the entrance to that forest. So maybe I won't be 100% to fight the bear, but
You're gonna be a little buzzed
the
for
story.
yeah, yeah, no, great story. And you know what?
Oh,
The death will hurt a little less because you'll
yeah.
already be drunk. So it's
The
okay.
buzz is going to get rid of the fear.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
That's what I need. I need to remove the fear.
Release your inhibitions and just brawl with that bear. Bite it. Bite it right in the
John,
ass.
why are you fighting a random man? It's a bear, I swear. He looked at my IPA.
Sir, you just smashed a mirror. That's all you did.
Yeah, so
I'm all bloody because it slashed me up. You literally have glass all over yourself.
all over. Oh, I didn't
That
even
sounds
get
amazing.
so that
Please.
first day I went to Board and Brew.
Mm-hmm.
So I partied with you. We fucking started early too. We started drinking
Yeah.
at what 10:30. I'm gonna
Something
say
like that. Yeah, 10:30
10
sounds right. Mm-hmm.
because we got to Luchador at like 11:30 because we're
Shit.
like, what
Yeah,
place is
that's right.
open right now?
They were barely opened. Yeah.
Oh shit, AJ, we got there at 11. How early did we drink?
Yeah. Yeah. And
God
we drank
damn.
prior to getting there. So you got to think about that too.
So I partied with you. I partied at Board and Brew, and then our friend Peter was coming over because we're gonna go to the
Nice.
fair. So we grinded at a few Marvel, whooped the booty. We drank a little bit of White Claw, and then we went to the fair. I got it. I bought Peter's ticket, so he bought me a beer. So I got me
Nice.
a nice 20. I think it was a 20-ounce Space Dust.
Got to make it equivalent value. I feel
I'm
you.
a little fucked up at this point. I gotta say, I'm a little fucked up. you know,
I can imagine.
I was very fucked up. So we
Don't
finished our
blame you.
beers, and I don't know if they have this at the LA County Fair, but at the OC Fair they have like this wine tasting spot because they have like wine competitions,
Oh wow, that's
and
cool.
they have like these award-winning wines that are it's $5 for two 1 ounce pours, so tasters.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So we each, Yvonne, myself, Peter, we each put in $10 so we can each have four tasters. So what,
Awesome.
12 total for all of us to taste. So we made sure that we got all of them were different. And I liked one so much that I was like, I think I'm gonna get a pour of this because it was only like $12.
Why not?
Um, So I asked her. Then this lady was super talkative. She was a little older. I told her how we've been to Napa Valley and Sonoma because she was like, "Oh, you need to go to Sonoma. It's better than Napa." And I was like, "Oh, I actually do go to Sonoma." And then
Mm-hmm.
she was like, "Oh, what wines?" I was like, I go there for breweries." And she was appalled. She's like, "You can do that in Anaheim, right?"
Which you do. So
I mean, I don't want to educate her on the Goat Brewery, which is Russian River.
of course.
Um, so she was super friendly. And then I told her, I was like, can I get a $12 pour of this wine? And she was like, actually, these wines they don't qualify for that. They're literally meant for
Oh,
tasters. And then she was
oh.
like, let me just go and see if we can do it though. So she walks away, she gets the bottle, she pours it in this cup, which is easily over the 8 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
And she fills it to the top. It cleans out the bottle. And she's like, I guess we do. And she was like, it's on the house. I was like,
Whoa.
what? She's like, it's on
Holy
the house.
shit.
I was like, all right.
And that's at the county fair. They could
Oh,
easily like milk that shit. Wow, what a
I
nice
think it
lady.
was it was the last day. So it was
Mm-hmm.
the very last day. And it was like 8 o'clock, 8 or 9 o'clock. So I think she was probably like, nobody's gonna come here and clean this out.
Right.
Let's just give it to him. We were friendly. I was chit chatty with her. So,
Sure,
shot her
having
a wink,
fun.
give her a kiss, showed a little bit of butt,
Of
showed her
course.
the Cyclops,
Of course.
showed her my unibeam. You know what I'm saying?
The Unibeam cannon.
And yeah, she poured me the whole thing. So I gotta say,
Wow.
I a little fucked up.
I can only
I was a
imagine.
little fucked up.
You were nice and charming on that buzz, apparently. God
Oh yeah.
dang.
Can
Very
never
good. I'm
beat
glad
free
you got to
wine.
enjoy it.
Can never beat free wine.
Jeez. No, of course. Respect for you to you and Yvonne and Peter for having the interest in going for the wine as well. Because when you find a nice wine every now and then, it's something special. You got to
Yeah,
appreciate that for
I
sure.
gotta say so. And that one was special. I'm so happy we took a picture of like all the wines because I want to get it. I enjoyed it that much. that I wanted to get it.
Do you want to shout it out, or do you remember at least what type of wine it was?
No,
Was it like a
AJ, I,
Cabernet or a Pinot Noir?
I was a little fucked up, AJ. You expect me to remember the name?
Look, yeah, I remembered my wife's name.
Yeah, I gotta show her the picture so she could show me what I was drinking. So sober John might not like it.
Maybe not. Maybe not. I
There's a
think you will
small
though.
chance drunk John liked it, but sober
Is there
John might not.
is there a chance you remember the color of the wine at least?
It was red. It was red. It was red.
It was a red. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
I tend to go towards red wines,
Myself as well, very much so.
which I don't know why because it's those are the dry ones, right? They leave me
I
like
mean, whites can be dry too, but notoriously more often, yes, definitely. Red
mm,
wines are dry wines. But I mean, or I should say, more often dry wines are red wines. Yeah.
why drink wine when you can have meads?
Ah, that's a good question. I mean, if you don't want to get, I don't know, because some bottles of wine
Some
are
wines
very
are
high
a
in
little
potency.
lit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And meads can be right up there easily. It's crazy. It's
I don't know if
absolutely
I
crazy.
I don't know if I told you this, and I might be wrong. So I pray somebody tells me I'm wrong. There was this one time this was actually a different time we recorded a Patreon episode. By the way, follow us at Patreon. And
.com slash
you dropped me
BeerBellyPod.
off you dropped me off on my parents, and then I rolled up with them, and I was like, there's this place called Phantom Mouse we should check out. And my
Hell
dad
yeah.
was like, it's up to you, son, but I'm down. I was like, okay, we get one beer and then we go to the fair. And he was completely down, and I was pretty excited. I was more excited for my mom to try one of the meads
Sure.
because they're good. They,
Oh,
they
yeah.
they dangerous juices. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dangerous
Capri
juices.
Suns on steroids. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
That's gonna pop my pouch. And
I've been trying to
we
pop your
get
pouch
there.
for 15 years now, boy.
I and we get there. I'm excited, and then it looks just a little sad. And I get
Mm.
to the door, or I'm walking towards the door. I'm like, did they close this place down? And we could not get in. So I think they may have closed it down.
It's on Yelp. It's been temporarily closed for like a year now.
Wait, has it been that long since we went?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's been a long time now. Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'll look it up right now, but I'm pretty sure they're still under the same category.
After a year, AJ, they perma closed.
I know, right? Yeah, let's see here. It doesn't say permanently, but it does still say that it's been reported as closed. That
Jesus
sucks.
Christ.
And they had
I
so many
really
goals too. They
It's
had so
crazy.
many goals
So
that were still yet
I've
to occur.
I've never been there during the week, but when I'm there
Uh-huh.
on the weekends, that place was fucking packed. But in the long run, it's the during the week that determines if you're gonna stay open or not.
Sure, sure, of course, of course. You got to be able to make up those sales that you lost during the week, but you have to actually have sales during the week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
So
And they wanted to do like mezcals. They wanted to do like different things, different nectars and such. They wanted to continue doing their meads, and they wanted to do more wine. I mean, and they were award winning too. So that's it's really unfortunate. Phantom Males, shout out.
yeah. The problem is there's too many awards.
I guess so, right?
There's just too many different types of awards nowadays.
Right. Hard to kind of stand out, but at least they won multiple.
I
At least
mean,
they
AJ,
at
let's
least
be
they can
real.
say what's
If
up.
you win an award for best actor from the Teens Choice Awards from fucking Nickelodeon, it's not that big of an award.
True.
You know what I'm
Sure.
saying?
Sure. Sure.
So
Fair enough.
what award did they win? The Homeless Association, the Box Wine Award? Like,
I doubt that, but it's a very good point you make. There are different levels of accolades. You're
yeah.
absolutely correct. I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently they won the OC Custom Wine Award, if that's a thing. So at least they were recognized by the county that they were from, that they were based in, over in
Okay.
Anaheim.
Are they affiliated with the Homeless Box Association of Box Wine?
It could be actually. That's a really good
Yeah.
question.
I wouldn't doubt it. I would
Association.
not doubt it at all.
The HABW, of course. The
Yeah.
Habwa, of course.
Mm-hmm. It's a very distinguished group. It's hard to get into. Certain
100%.
qualifications.
Strenuous hours have been poured into making sure places qualify. But before we head out for the day, I just had one random question for you. I thought about
What's it?
the other day. Okay, so this is like the scenario. What would who? How do I even approach this question? Who would you like forbid your wife not be able to spend like a decent amount of time at? Like, and here's the scenario to think about. Like, maybe she just went out with to a bar, have like a little dinner, a light dinner, like maybe just she just had an appetizer to eat, and then drinks with her coworkers. You couldn't make it that night. You're recording Beer Belly with me, and then out of nowhere, X name is at the bar, and she's just about to like finish her last drink and then ask for the check. Who's the person
Oh,
you would
that's
forbid
easy.
her to be able to spend that time
What
with?
that's so easy. Henry Cavill, because she would cheat on me with Henry Cavill.
Is she right there?
Yeah.
He's on
Tell
my
me
list
Sin want to
too.
do the same.
No, no, no. Yeah,
He's on
he's
your
definitely
list,
on
yeah.
my list too. Oh
He's
yeah.
on the ban
I mean,
list. The problem is it's probably the same thing in reverse.
yeah, our wives have him on their
I
list
see
as well.
Henry Cavill at a bar, I'm gonna shoot him a wink.
Oh, big time. And if he shoots me the wink first, over. I'm gonna take
Mhm.
off my underwear right there at the bar.
Sir,
Easy
I'll reload your
access.
guns. You don't got to worry about
Yes.
it anymore.
Put those arms away. Let me get to work. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's definitely one. Uh the Chris's, as far as Chris Hemsworth and Chris Evans, come into play as well. And Cynthia reminded, I always knew she thought Chris Evans was cute, but I forget what we were watching recently, and he came up in the conversation, and I was like, yeah, he's definitely another one I got to be concerned
he's
about.
he's one of those guys, in my opinion, benefits from a beard.
Chris Evans,
Yeah.
I would agree. I would agree. I mean, I definitely don't think he needs a
I
like
I
Infinity War beard for me to be like I'm getting at that, but it doesn't hurt that it's there.
you see, I guess this is where we have different opinions. We've had this discussion in the past before.
I'm
Maybe
glad we
not about
have.
the beard, but
Sure. No, yeah, yeah, yeah.
all I'm trying to say is without the beard, solid 7. With the beard, solid 9.5.
At
That's what I'm trying
least.
to say.
At least. All right. Fair enough. Well, I mean, let me make this rebuttal at least. What about we can't forget about Winter Soldier, where he pulls back the helicopter. No beard, but amazing beauty.
But then at that point, you're looking at his biceps. I'm
That's
talking
all
about
I
his
need.
face. I'm talking about his face.
He looks
That's what I'm
great.
talking about.
He even looks great when he's nerdied up
Hey,
in disguise
I said
in
a
that movie.
solid 7, AJ. That's above average.
Is
You're
that
you're
all you
making
need to
it.
cheat on your wife with a man? Baby, he was a solid 7. There's nothing I could do.
You know the rule. 7 and up is okay.
He bought me a beer. What can I say? He
Oh,
knew about Pliny the Elder. Somehow he got an early release of Pliny the Younger 2025. How was I supposed to say no to that?
okay. I gotta come clean. It was really a Corona, but come on,
But I was still technically buzzed, right?
7 or higher, bro. 7 or higher.
Speaking of 7 or higher, anyone that's listening to this right now or watching, hit up your favorite socials at BeerBellyPod. One of the latest clips we put out was John's rant about his sense of craft beer variety, and it's been making the rounds on the internet lately. So good on you for that
Has it?
rant.
I'm glad.
It's some
Yeah.
people have been connecting with it across different platforms. Yeah,
Oh
take a
my
moment to
god.
check it out. It's been pretty fun. Yeah, it's been pretty good.
I'm glad. Hey, that's one of the few times I make a legitimately good point.
Some might say you have a whole segment dedicated to it at the end of the
some
show, but
some might say.
maybe you. But yes. But before we go, an episode of Beer Belly would not be complete without John's lovely words of wisdom for the week. Go ahead, sir.
Keep your wives and your husbands and your daughters away from Henry Cavill.
Mm-hmm.
100%. You know, the worst part is, I feel like he's the type of guy that wouldn't, break a home.
Right? But that's what makes him even more attractive.
That's what makes you want to break the home more.
Yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
you
I
you
will
keep
break my
yourself away from him.
I will break my own home for you. He's like, no, love, like I don't want, like I want to. It would be lovely, but I can't do that to you and your family. It's okay. It's all right. They'll understand. It's you, baby. You know, and you
Beware
know
the
what?
Cavill.
Our wives probably would understand. I don't know if I would. I would understand. I would understand. Never
You
mind.
would have to.
I would have to. Yeah.
Like, wouldn't you give a high five?
I would probably ask some questions like,
It kind of
what?
puts you in your place a little bit too. But like, wow,
Oh yeah.
I'm dead. You know how there's always a giver and a reacher?
Mm-hmm.
You're definitely the reacher.
You automatically become it if for some reason you weren't
No,
before
no
by
discussion.
default.
No
Default.
discussion. Yeah,
100%.
the funny thing is, there's a pretty person chart, 1 through 10. There's an ugly one. You and I are on the ugly side of 9. So we're still on the
Oh.
higher side. If
Mhm.
that happens, we end up on the fugly side. You don't want to end up on the
Jesus.
fugly side.
Some Darth Sidious shit. Yeah, I'm not
You
down for
don't
that.
want to be there.
My ego
So
doesn't need that.
if you have to attack that man to protect yourself, to protect your home, do it.
Period. There you go. Fair enough. Very good. Yeah. Yeah. He's definitely the one. He was the first person that came to mind for me. Wifey, if you're watching this right now, let us know. Anyone who's listening to this right now, for that matter, let us know who you would forbid your significant other from being around, from spending a significant time at a night at a bar with.
At the
Let us know.
bar.
Hells yes. Aside from that, Beer Belly Pod across all your favorite socials at Beer Belly Pod, patreon.com/Beer Belly Pod to be able to help support the show, keep the lights on. Got multiple tiers up on there for $5 a month, which equals what, $60 over the course of a year. So I guess a tank of gas over the course of a year.
Yeah,
You
that's
get
not
to get
bad.
Beer Belly. Not too bad at all, actually.
No,
Pretty
that's
darn
not
shabby.
bad.
You get to unlock monthly episodes of Beer Belly Last Call, our little bonus show that we have. You'll be able to unlock that months in advance to their wide release, months and months in advance. So have fun with that. And overall, if it makes you feel good, just lets us just know that it helps us out quite a bit. So thank you. John can afford something other than a White Claw, and at the same time, we'll be able to fulfill other goals that we have.
He can afford liposuction.
Yeah, there we go. Very good. We can afford looks almost equivalent to Henry Cavill after surgery.
Almost.
Many years of surgery.
Yes.
By then we might look like Frankenstein's monster, but at least we'll have tried. We'll give
Henry Cavill's monster, actually, sir.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Do you love me now, Henry?
Well, I think you got everything, but if you haven't, you can follow us on all the socials at BeerBellyPod, your Instagrams, your Twitter members, your Chickama Talks, all the other ones, because I'm no longer that big into social media. You can listen to us on all of your streaming platforms, the Podcast Addicts, the Spootimifies, the Tubes. I would definitely say Spotify is the way to go, because you can see our beautiful, ugly Henry Cavill ugly faces. And did I get everything else? Oh, you can email us any suggestions.
There you go.
Again, we'll drink just about anything, even moonshine, like the Leo kind of moonshine, at beerbellypod@gmail.com. We'd really appreciate it if you give us all the thumbs ups, the 120-star Mario Infinity Lives. If you do that, we appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Very good. All that linked in every episode description. So boom. Very good. All right. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.